Is Haley Seinfeld related to Seinfeld? Seinfeld? I don't think so. I think I thought that was his wife. Is it his wife? Oh my God. Have y'all wondered where in the hell I was? I've been sick. Deal with it. But I think I almost made myself sick, worrying sick over it. So yesterday, good morning, Jen. What did I do Sunday? I think I took a nap. Yesterday, I got back in the bed at 8 o'clock and slept until 2. And then I got up and ate a meatball sub and took a bunch of medicine and started myself on antibiotics, because I'm that kind of person. And my husband has taken some blog paraphernalia to mail, which is exciting. I'm not supposed to be using data. You need unlimited data. I'm one to talk. It's probably why my cell phone bill's like half my mortgage. Good morning from Fayetteville. Yeah, I don't know what in the world. I'm about to die. I'm too old for this. So I have this friend who's having a second baby, and then I have this other friend, they just had their first baby. And I'm thinking about myself having a baby. I mean, I'm not having a baby. I don't know how you could. These children are exhausting. So today is Tuesday. I was supposed to get my hair cut, but then Lori was afraid I would poison her. And last night I still felt bad. Yes, bronchitis and a sinus infection. That's what I've got, I think. Hey, Laura. Yes, we had the best time at the brewery on Saturday. We did it on Saturday. Yeah, and I think all that gross weather just kind of makes you feel gross. Hi, Erica. Erica was there. It was really fun. And we missed y'all. And I think we'll do another one maybe in May, and we'll plan it ahead so more people can come if they want to. No stomach, just like sinus mess. But I'm better today. Sasha Fierce from Chapel Hill. But, yesterday this tells you that I'm sick. I did not write one thing yesterday. That might be like the second time, maybe third, that I haven't written anything in 3 years for a whole day. That's bad. I met my sister's friend from college. Erica, I've decided you and Melissa can be best friends. I've had a head cold for weeks. I know. Stop. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, Blair is having a Christmas party at school. And I was like, well, what can I send in? I was thinking like cupcakes. She was like, I told the teacher. She said pizza was fine. Pizza? Oh, God. That means I have to go and take the pizza. But that's fine. That's fine. That's tomorrow. Thursday, they get to school for about 10 minutes. And I need to run to Rocky Mount and pick up my son's donut cake for his birthday. Yes, I do. Or I could go tomorrow, but I have the pizza. So anyway, I'll do that Thursday morning. My last second of freedom. Yep, freedom gone. And I have the teacher presents in Rocky Mount because I got them there, and then I forgot to pick them up when I went to get the darn bike. Hi, Michelle. I hope y'all are struggling. My mother-in-law came by yesterday, or 2 days ago. I wasn't sick yet. I was like, what are we going to do for Christmas? Spurky, you're getting a package sent out today or tomorrow. What are we going to do for Christmas? Don't do it May 10th to the 18th. All right. Well, Sasha will take that off our agenda. Talk about a bad month. May is bad, too. But, what are we going to do for Christmas? how can I plan Christmas? It's not till next week. I've become that person. My cousin used to always be like, I can't think more than one day at a time. And I would be like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Rocky Mountain's on my shit list. Why is that, Erica? I burnt my lip. I put like a hot French fry in my thing. The Sam's Club double sold my son's playset. Really? Where is there another Sam's Club? They did have good playsets. Maybe you could buy the one on the floor. We always bought our swing sets on Craigslist. Third party I paid to assemble and pick it up was sold. Oh, well, that's not a shop. I went to pick up bikes the other night, and they were like, we don't know where the bikes are. Yes, but Christmas is not until next week. So today's Tuesday, and Christmas is next Tuesday. And what else? Oh, I need to get stuff for Bloody Marys. That's probably one of my most important jobs. Now that I feel better, I was like, oh, I could smoke. I mean, that's probably what got me sick to begin with. Smoking those few little cigarettes. Anyway. But I do have some presents under the tree. A couple. Those darn elves. No, really, what else? What do we have this weekend? My dad is having back surgery. It was supposed to be today, but now it's going to be on Thursday. And then we're supposed to go down to Florida next Thursday. That seems a little bit of a worry, but anyway. Again, I can't worry about that. It's not till next week. Good morning, Janie. Y'all, I've got to go to the grocery store. The babysitter and Blair went to Walgreens last night and got us some bread. That's all we got. And I need to cook because we've gotten takeout every night. And I made the decision on Sunday, which was dumb, that I was like, oh, Amos needs to be off TV. And I had my husband unhook the Xbox, which actually has been very good because they're talking more. I mean, they are fighting. They did have a small fight yesterday, but and Amos is doing better. He can use the iPad now and then, but after 2 days of yowling, he's better. Okay, so the pageant. The pageant was good. We get there in the morning. Now, if anybody's ever going to be a Sunday school teacher, you do not need the children there early. So every year we're like, come later. So this year we had them come at 10. Well, they were all dressed by 10:15. Chicken tacos, that sounds good. So remind me next year that we don't need people to come get dressed until 10:20. Amos, while they're getting dressed, is in the nursery. He goes in the nursery in the morning after breakfast before Sunday school and gets in the pack and play. So he wallowed in that pack and play until about 10:50. Oh, the angel fight. I forgot about that. And so then we take pictures. He's not in them. We get him dressed and ready, and then I take the kids on a big walk around the church. Now, Mary Scott, who's the lead teacher, she gets to go to church and sit while the rest of us have to drag these other people around. So we walk around the neighborhood. Yes, and Amos would not wear the sheep hat, shocker. And people, they got along pretty well. But yeah, I was like, Amos, come around. And then Mary was like, Miss Adrian, the angels are fighting. The angels are fighting because one angel wanted to be first, and she wasn't. So if you can't be first, you just knock the crap out of somebody else. So then I love telling this to a 3-year-old, she was not allowed to be first when we walked into church, which about caused another scene. But you know what? If you hit somebody, you're not going to get to be first. It's just the way the world works. The angel fight. And then I'll put up some more videos. Amos isn't in them because so we do the run and We're standing in the back before the pageant starts. And Amos like tries to bust into the church. And then my friend Elizabeth was trying to pick him up. And at that point, he's like a puddle of noodles and yelling. Fortunately, we had a ton of M&Ms, so I just started ripping bags of M&Ms open and throwing them on the floor. And then he and some of the other sheep were like, oh, God, there are M&Ms over there. So they all ate M&Ms off the floor in the back. But, I mean, what were we supposed to do? So then he was so keyed up on the M&Ms that when it was time for the sheep and the shepherds to walk in, Amos, like, busted past the shepherd. And then my friend Bess, I had said, get him when he gets up there. I mean, he just was not going to do what he was supposed to do. And I didn't have the energy to, like, chase him around the church. So she pulled him in the pew and let him play with the phone. Which was good for the most part. And they sang and they did a good job and then walked back down the aisle. Then he and I went home after that. We couldn't take it because I didn't feel well and I was exhausted. I mean, the best Christmas pageant ever. It really could have been, yes. And then, but they did do a good job. Oh, God. I mean, I'll be so glad when that's not my turn to be up there and I can just sit and watch the shenanigans and I'm not in charge. I mean, it really is a lot of work. Such a dumb thing to be a lot of work. Hi, Elizabeth. He was only acting like a real sheep. Yes. And last year he stood up there a little bit longer. But it just didn't seem worth it. One, he was so keyed up on those M&Ms. And two, hi, Yena. Yena, my old friend. Yena, we would be getting ready for Christmas. Yena was my next door neighbor. You know, there's nothing better than getting out of school and, like, hanging out with your friends all day, wondering what you were going to do. He actually put on the costume. Now, see, Anne, you're coming up with all sorts of positivity. I need that. But he did do pretty good. I don't know why I was so exhausted. Good morning from New York City. Oh, we're jealous of New York City. I know. I wish I had a video of me throwing M&Ms. And the best part about throwing the M&Ms, so now that I feel better, I'm like, I need to write about the pageant, was that no other adult, like, acted like that was a bad idea. You know? That was actually the best part, is that no one questioned what I had to do to make it happen. I mean, really, that was good. Oh, God, okay. I've been in this shirt for like 3 days. The best day ever. I'm going to wrap some stuff that nobody wants, like robes. You know, everybody hates a robe. And, oh, I've got to go see if my hats and stuff are ready at HTM. I think they're hiding. Good morning from NC State. Yes, those of you who ordered things and have paid, you're going to get some shipments going out today. My husband has volunteered his secretary. Missed the snow days sledding behind the car. I know we would get behind. My parents had this old Volkswagen. You can title it The Angel Fight. And we would pull the sleds behind the car. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We still do that here, Yena, when we get enough snow, which is not terribly often. Tonight's Tuesday. Thomas has a dinner for vestry. So that means we don't. And what did I say? What do I have to do tomorrow? Look forward to seeing the hats. I know, me too. Did Big Thomas get a volunteer at school? I don't think he did. I don't think the thing was in time. This is like the story of our life. Yesterday, he was supposed to go to lunch there, and then he couldn't get out of court. So then Blair was like, nobody came for the lunch. And I was like, well, did everybody's parent come? She said, no, only 8. I was like, well, that's good. I don't want to always be the one that comes. How did Amos do in the pageant? Oh, Janet, you're going to have to listen. I just told. But he did pretty good. He did pretty good. He was not in the pageant very long. we need to, and it made me think that I got to get him under control. He's become addicted to the television thing, so I'm really pulling him off of that. We've unhooked the Xbox, and for Christmas, we're getting Blair, Russell, and Amos all their own like tablet. And I know you're probably like, well, that's dumb. But right now, we just have a bunch of random like old phones and stuff. And then they're always on things and you can't keep up with it. And this way, I'm going to hook it to that Disney Circle and give everybody gets a time limit, even Amos. So I think an hour a day is plenty. And after you've used your hour, you're out. So anyway, I'm hoping that is a good way to handle it. Unhook the Xbox. Yeah, we unhooked it and took it out of there. I was foul on Sunday. I was tired. I was getting sick. And I was sick of looking at people on the Xbox. So we just, bing. I don't even know where he took it. It ain't in this house. But I tell you what, after the initial depression, it's so much better. Like now we have a 12-year-old that's talking to us again. I would wake up, he'd be on that thing. I'd go to sleep, he'd be on that thing. Now he's like, fighting with his peers or his brothers and sisters. Anyway. Yep. Unhook the Xbox. Really got a lot of energy, clearly. I just don't want my whole family on electronics every second, which is exactly how it seems. It's just yuck. I'm curious about the DFW adult watchers. Big Thomas was going to do that. Could I do that for Clayton? It has to be a male Andale. You have to, watchdogs are men. I don't know what they have for women, but yes, it is for men. I think. I'm sure there's something else you could do so he could get DFW dollars, though. Like help him with the Christmas party. I bet in his classroom, you could ask the teacher. Oh, wait, Clayton doesn't get DFW dollars. Clayton is at White Oak. So I don't think they get any money kind of thing. Good morning, Betsy. He needs his dog. I'm getting you more supporters in New York City by showing these people you riding a bike in the Walmart. Oh, God. That Walmart bike riding thing, that could be like a whole series. Me and Walmart riding bikes on Saturday night. Though my family might not like it. But God, it was fun. That Disney Circle sounds cool. I know, doesn't it? I've got to get my Amazon link hooked up. They sent me this thing so I could have an affiliate link. Of course, I don't understand affiliate links, but in theory, it sounds good, doesn't it? My toe. Why is it so sunny? I don't like all this sun. It's great you're limiting it. I just read that more than 2 hours on electronics causes cognitive something problems. And you could interview Walmart workers. I know. I mean, I was in there and I was like, well, I want to try this bike out. I need to go to the Walmart in Elizabeth City because Blair is dying for this fleece at Walmart. Well, I can't find it. It's like sold out. It's teal blue. It's that Sherpa thing, and she needs a size 7, 8. And all I could find was a 6X. I mean, why do people love that fleece? It's exhausting. So I will be back at the Walmart this week, maybe on Thursday. Maybe when I'm there on Thursday, I'll do a little drive around, 9:30 to 11. Yep, I'm going to have to go real quick on Thursday. What else? Oh, Friday, if anybody's in Edenton, which most of you are not, we're doing a fundraiser for D.F. Walker at the movie theater. At 10 a.m., we'll be showing Elf. For $6, you get popcorn, a ticket, and a drink. Mm-hmm. You saw them at your Walmart last night, Sarah? Did you see that size? Okay, you might have to go get it and mail it to me. I'll trade you a hat for it. Yeah, but now if you don't like mail stuff, You avoid telling everyone about your fiasco trying to get your square hooked up. I did have to get my square hooked up. But that square is the best thing, Laura. I should have hooked it up before the party, but I didn't. But, you know, that's how I roll. I'm not organized. I mean, you people know that. I'm not organized. But people at the party did say, you look better in person. It's because this is how I look. Ugh. All the other time. I will look today a 7-8. Yes, a 7-8. Teal green. She's very picky about the color. I mean, I heard about it this morning too. I love square. I know, and I got a wireless one, Ellen. It's so cool. Anyway, so those invoices out. I mean, I'm really tickled with myself. Probably go to jail because I'll be like, oh, I was supposed to pay taxes on that stuff. I have no idea. Have you mailed your cards? No, that would be a no. Have I done anything with my cards? I did put them in the other room because I'm not doing them. Well, I've already done them. I'm mailing them now. And my cleaners are here, so I need to get them off the floor so they can clean. Because it's like people take Fruit Loops in this house and just stomp on them and then put them under the couch. It stores your customer information and lets you send out email blasts. Ooh, you mean I could like start harassing my customers? That's kind of fun. Oh, y'all perked me up. Okay, I'm going to go get a story put out. And then I'm going to get my 2 hours addressing the cards. My mother did print them out on labels. She put them in the computer. What does your shirt say? Today is the best day ever. It's from Ross. I got it last year. What I really want to do is drive to Virginia Beach and eat at P.F. Chang's and go to Nordstrom Rack and LL Bean. That's like what I want to do. I know, isn't that an odd thing? It's all. It's not going to happen. But I want to do it. Nope, not going to happen. Just be spending hours at the playground with Amos, pushing him in that swing. And if I get my phone out, he says, no phone, more swing. Do it. I can't do it. I got to get this shit done. It's awful. These Christmas cards. And I don't want to get sick again. To rest. Go to a Walmart. The Walmart is 35 minutes away. What do I want for Christmas? Well, I got a car. I think that counts. And I got mats to put in it. And I ordered myself a selfie stick. My shirt says football is my second favorite F word. My husband does not like it. Oh, I love anything that my husband doesn't like. That usually means it's a success. I'm going to Virginia Beach in Norfolk Friday morning. Oh, that sounds fun. Friday morning? What are we going to be doing? Oh, my kids are going to be at home. We'll be at that darn movie. What car did you get? I got a Land Rover, an LR something. They don't make it anymore. It's used. New to me, but used. And my shirt says tired as a mother. Y'all, okay, I'm going to go, what'd you get for car? Land Rover. I'm going to go call the hat people about my hats and see if they're ready. Because I really, what other colors do y'all, oh, this light, what other colors do y'all like for shirts? I think, though, we can order any color once we put the order in. Nothing. Any pick. I like gray and blue. Ooh, I got a good shirt from Koi Pond Brewery. You deserve a spa day. Mine says, due to unfortunate circumstances, I'm awake. No, I love that. I ain't getting any spa day. That color you have on. I don't even like a spa day. I would rather have the money to buy crap at TJ Maxx. Teal. You and Blair are loving some teal. Purple. Ooh, purple. Navy. Gray. Green. Y'all are like a rainbow. Army green. Black. Black. Sasha, I don't know if I can order a black t-shirt. I have one that says Bedlam Vodka. Gray. Good. I just found my invoice they sent you to my spam folder. Good. If you pay me, I'll make sure you get your thing today. I have to add it to my list. I've already sent it to the secretary. Okay, carry on. Maybe we'll see y'all tonight. Goodbye.